Let's get started, shall we? 3, 2, 1.
Live from my studio in Chandler, Arizona, it's DJ Aaron Radio.
Well, hello there, everyone. It's uxwbill here, and it seems like there's not been a night after Wednesday evening of the week that there hasn't been something entertaining on BlogTV. And tonight, I'll go ahead and turn that off so I don't get kneecapped by the music mafia, at least not too hard. Tonight I'm listening to the DJ Aaron Radio Show, and believe it or not, folks, this is the real shocker here. Can you guess what I am listening to this show on? I'll give you a couple moments. Go ahead and pause the video if you want to. Alright. No comments about the condition of the room. That's right, folks. Is there anything these machines can't do? Here we have a Compaq Deskpro P3 clocked at 866 megahertz, 512 megabytes of memory, 80 gigabyte Excel store hard drive, China's finest, but hey, what can I say? It was cheap, and it's doing a better job holding up on BlogTV than some of my Pentium 4 machines manage. Now, it's not as quick to respond. Moving around, the user interface is kind of sluggish, but it's running very, very well. Here, I'll just go ahead and crack the speakers open a little bit. Unfortunately, they've got some power supply hum in them and stuff like that, but they were free, so I can't complain, and one of these days I might just get around to recapping them. I don't know. But as you can tell, it's doing quite well for itself. And then as far as the software stack goes, this machine is running Microsoft Windows 2000 Professional. Yes, I'm logged in as administrator. I know you're not supposed to do that, but guess what? I am. And we're running Firefox 10 and Flash Player 11.1, the latest available version of Flash Player 11.1. Kind of amazing that all that stuff runs on Windows 2000, but it sure does, folks. It's kind of ironic since newer Power Macintoshes have been dropped from support by Flash Player, which is really kind of stinky. But oh well, I just had to tell you about this because I thought this was pretty darn cool that this poor old machine hasn't collapsed in flames just yet. And yeah, I'm down here in the Fortress of Amplitude. I'm just across the way from it. This poor old machine is actually doing far better than I would have expected. It's actually got some processor cycles left to spare while it's running the BlogTV show there in the background. And there's a look at a graph of the processor usage over the past couple of minutes. And then down here at the bottom, we have the physical memory usage. There are 512 megabytes of memory installed in this machine, and as you can see, it's using about half of that. So really, this is working a lot better than I would have expected it to.
If
a little bit of clipping in the audio going on, but otherwise,
you could
not too shabby.
do that.
Well, this is the world's squeakiest chair.
Here we go. Anyways, if I find... Let's see. Now I lost my spot. Live radio. I swear.
And just something of a little aside to this video, here's a shot of the Raritan 4-port master console. Made in the United States and made of steel, folks. This thing is serious business. And I use this on my computer repair bench so I can have just one keyboard, monitor, and mouse, although sadly that is not a Model M keyboard. This is, however, a rather unusual beast. It is a Hewlett-Packard PS2-port optical mouse, which is very nice. And yes, this is a decrepit pool table. It needs badly to be cleaned, but a lot of interesting computer stuff happens here. I have kept one CRT monitor around just in case a computer needs to be watched without switching away to another one. But the nice thing about this, the really nice thing, is that unlike so many cheap piece of crap Chinese-made KVMs, including the Belkin piece of junk that I put up with at work, this thing works, and it works flawlessly. I gave $1 for it on eBay, if you can believe it. I'm pretty sure that the steel case would have been worth more than that as scrap.
Hey, Ugly, what are you doing?
Check this out! I am watching BlogTV on a Compaq freaking Deskpro EN.
It wouldn't be my Deskpro now, would it?
No, it's not.
Who's BlogTV you watching?
DJ Aaron Radio Live.
Oh yeah, he was doing his tonight, wasn't he?
Yes.
I'm a rattlesnake.
You bozo, his head doesn't rattle.
Well, it's full of rocks just like yours, so why not? Sounds like a little Isuzu diesel.
Check this out. I am actually co-hosting live on the Old Time 40s Blog TV show, which I would encourage you to check out. Drop in and say hello sometime. Old Time 40s would be delighted to have you. I'm sorry you don't hear any audio on this particular show, but I'm listening on headphones right now. Big Brother is watching me. And while on the subject of all things Blog TV, this little Numark DM1300 Studio Master Control Center, or DJ Mixer as it would be called in the real world, has been a very good little unit. I've been very happy with this thing's performance. The problem is, it's basically 30 years old, and on my last couple of Blog TV shows, after it's been on for a while, there has started to be a hum in the right-hand channel. And my guess is that after 30 some odd years of service, it could probably stand a good recapping. Fortunately, the good old StereoManuals.com website, which I have recommended to people who want to repair their stereo equipment, was able to come through with not only a user's manual, but also a schematic for the unit, which should aid greatly in repairing it in case I should find anything less than totally obvious when I crack the cover. So I'll have to take a look at this in the near future, because I certainly want to keep using it for a while. Poor little